Hey, it's your girl Terry from My Uncomplicated Life back with another video. And today I'm talking about making smart financial choices. And the first example I'm going to give is, let's say if there's a deal at a store. So let's say an item is $4.50, right? But they have a deal two for eight. So if you were going for that one item today, but then you were like, oh, I plan to go back to the store in a few days and I want to get another one. I'm just waiting maybe until I get paid or something. You might as well just get the two now to save 50 cents on each. But if you had not planned to get another one anytime soon, if you always just, or you only plan to just get one, don't get another one just because the deal. Because in that case, you're not saving 50 cents on each. You're having an additional $3.50. If you get me, you get me. Moving on to the next one. So, the next example I'm going to give is, or the next thing I'm going to mention is payday loans. I've seen videos about payday loans and just the nightmare that they are. So, I've heard that on payday loans, they hike the interest rates up super high. And what I've heard a financial expert say about it is that it's best to, I think, they was talking about it's best to like avoid the payday loans because it's like instant gratification. You're getting the immediate emergency money that you believe you need, but you're going to be paying back depending on how much the interest rate is. I think I've heard some people say the interest rates were over 100% or something like that. Like something to that effect. It may have actually been less, but I can't remember. I think it was over though, and that's insane. So yeah, it's best to try and cut costs any way you can. Like I've mentioned in some of these previous financial series videos about if you need to cut a cost by like not having your morning coffee, maybe you could just replace it with eating a nutritious meal of something, like just making yourself a smoothie of items you already have at home, or eating some fresh green juice or fresh greens that you have in your fridge. Eat some cucumbers to wake you up or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need coffee. You can cut out the coffee. Just use the groceries you already have at home to give you that boost of energy. Is what I'm thinking. So what other ways can you cut costs to try and avoid taking out more debt that can just pile up and stack up on you even more? Another thing I want to mention is about college. So, of course, there's a thing that a lot of Americans have student loans, if you went to college and stuff. And the thing about it, of course, there are scholarships and grants, and I highly recommend and encourage anyone in college to apply for some type of scholarship or grant. Don't just go in blindly expecting for student loans to pay for everything because it's just not good to take on a lot of unnecessary debt. If you can get scholarships and grants, a work study, or even an additional job if you need to or you have the time for it, do the best you can to avoid the debt. Now, you still may end up needing some type of student loan at the end of the day, just to cover some of it, but I highly recommend don't allow all 4 years to go by and you're not having some type of like thing to help you pay for school so that you won't have to cover it all with loans that you have to pay back. I just recommend that you have some level of responsibility to make sure you don't set yourself up like that, basically. um and even if you are like anybody out there, if you're in high school and you're watching this or you know someone in high school, um I would encourage you, firstly, if you are in high school, to maybe go to like a seminar or watch videos about financial health and financial peace and financial stability before getting any type of loans, or just before you do certain things. And like I said, if there are people watching this and you know someone in high school, help them, give them some tips that you know about to help them prepare so that they won't go into it blindly, as I said, and they won't enter into their college season making certain mistakes. Like, of course, we all make mistakes in life. There's going to be things that we don't know that we have to grow from. But Yeah, let them maybe grow from something that they don't have any idea about. But if you have the ability to teach them about this specific topic, try and help them, let them know a little something about some financial tips that you got going on. Anything even that you may have even learned so far from this video, any of my previous videos, or Dave Ramsey, Anthony O'Neill, any books that you've read, any articles you've read, things that you've even learned in school, or your personal experience. It's good. Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Like, be a hope dealer. Deal hope. Teach people about hope. And so, I had to put emphasis on the enunciation of the word, the pronunciation or whatever, because I want to make it clear what I'm saying. Give hope, spread peace, financial peace. But yeah, making smart money decisions is all about being informed. You first got to have the education. You got to know what's happening. You got to know what's going on about these various things, and spread the knowledge that you have. That is a major thing I want you to take away from this video. What I'm doing, I'm spreading that knowledge that I've been aware of. And that's what we should do. There could even be another tip that just came to mind as well. As you're thinking about these things and doing your best to do the best for your finances as you need, even when you're purchasing things, it's good to check multiple stores sometimes to see who has the lowest price for the best quality. So sometimes there may be a thing of you can get something for a lower price, but the quality may not be the same, or it may not be the best. Now, if that lower price item is all you can afford and you're willing to not have as good of a quality for the time being, go right ahead. Like, you need what you need, use what you have while you have it. But if you can, actually, in some cases, wait a little longer for the item that's a little higher price for the quality. It's best to just save up and wait for it so you can have the better quality. But getting back to the main point I was saying of, sometimes you can actually have something of a higher quality for a lower price. You just haven't searched the right website or store yet to find it. It's good to match different things, go to various places to check out and see, like, oh, this is what they got here, this is what they got there. Oh, let me get that because this is what I'm looking forward to having. It's the best quality, it's the best deal. I'm getting my bang for my buck, you know what I'm saying? So be mindful. Be very, very mindful. I hope y'all take care. Have a blessed one. I'll see y'all in the next video. And comment below what you learned from this video, or just, something that came to mind. Peace.